We got MA and I really see this. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What is up? What is up? Armani? Is that Armani? I think that's Armani. Let's see. Go ahead, hit the thumbs up. Yeah, that's me. Okay. Cool. Getting some last minute things together. I'll show you around. This is like the patio here. It's a very big patio. Very big patio. Excuse the mess, but we got the luggage together. We're taking home more luggage than what we came with. We got like 9 pieces of luggage. Believe it or not, we had to buy. We bought that one and we bought another one over here. This one here. They're right there to fill and paint games. And then you have, let me turn this light on. So you have this kitchen here, full size refrigerator. Um, oh, I'm not ready to come back. None of us are ready to come back because we know we got to go back to work. But you know, that's how it goes. Then you have this. You have this like this back room here. This is called the maid's quarters. So most people, a lot of people will have a maid that live with them or they come in and do work. This washing machine is a washing machine and a dryer all in one. So you can wash your clothes and dry. Some drying racks here for whatever. This room right here, I think that was a maid's room with a bed in there, probably, or a utility closet. Then you have the bathroom for the maid. They keep it real simple for the person that's working here. They don't give them like something lavish. You got a little spigot there for water, to shower. It's like a little simple room, right? For a maid. So cheap to have a maid here. You got the sink. You have the stove. Here's the oven. A lot of people don't use ovens in the Philippines. Believe it or not, this oven is clean. Like no one's used it. People always use it the top. Of course, there's a rice cooker. This is a pretty big unit, right? We go in here. Here's a shower. Shower. They got like a little glass partition here, which I don't like. People put that in their units all the time. I don't like because water just roll out. It comes over here, and a lot of times in the Philippines, the restrooms, the condo units, they will have a drain here in the shower, and they will have a drain out here. There's a drain way over there in the corner. So water will run out. A lot of times there's water on the floor when you go to people's places. It's just a common thing. But anyway, you got a little sprayer right there. And then let me turn the light on. Then you have this other bedroom here. Right here, very simple closet. It's got a TV here. Got all these are full size windows that go from the floor up. Okay, this is like more of the master bedroom right here. I'm gonna try not to shake the camera so much. This is the master bedroom. It's bigger than the other room, but not as big. It's not. It's not too much bigger. You got these closets here. Got stuff in it. Closet. Another full size window here. You got another full-size floor window all the way up. You can go to the window, just look out. You can see the pool down there. There's a pool down there, right? Let's go ahead and back out. Turn this light off. Turn this light off. Close this door. The thing about Philippines that I noticed, a lot of units, they have a drainage problem. Like, I don't know, it's the plumbing. It's something about the plumbing. Every place that we've been to, there's always the issue of smell coming back up in the through the pipes, like kind of a sewage smell. You would smell it every now and then. It always come back up through the kitchen or the bathroom. But and I think I know why. Because in the United States, on our pipes under the sink, there's like a U shape. Well, there's a reason for the U shape. The U shape is for so gases and stuff doesn't come back and up, right? Because water stays in that part all the time. There's always water in that little U shape, so gas can't run through. That's the purpose of that. But when you come here, I'm going to show you what they do. They do not put a U shape. They just run a pipe like this and go like a L, and that's it. They always have. Let me turn this around. See this? It just goes down. Some okay, get it. It just goes down like this, then over, then down, and then they always have these boxes right here. And I mean, I don't even want to open that. I know that box is probably to catch like oil and stuff that goes down, and it kind of holds it down there. But you have to clean out because this thing will stink. And then it just goes and down. And there's some people houses they just got a straight pipe just going down. That's it. That's it. And like I just open up and I can smell it. That's a very common thing in the Philippines. They're just chilling there playing games. We'll definitely have to fix that. Could possibly eventually create mold or something. Yeah, yeah. I think if I was to build a house here in the Philippines, that would be the first thing is the plumbing. I make sure the plumbing is done different because I don't want that smell coming back up in the house. Right here. This place is nice though because you have there's a pool there. That's a different building. It's gonna go all the way up like that. You got a pool there with a little small pool there. That's the sidewalk. That's the sidewalk. And then this is the pool that we swim in right here. So big, like it's kind of like an infinity pool that kind of looks over there, but all you see is the wall. But there's a pool right here, then it kind of goes this way. Okay, that reflection you see is just glass. This is the building. Um, yeah, you got the Grand Hyatt over there, kind of stuff. It's always busy. It's always busy. People always moving around this place all the time. And we're in BGC. We are in BGC. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, it is. It's beautiful. Like if you stay in this area, you're gonna see this. Like it's like you don't see any pedicabs. Like the little the bicycles with the little side parts, and they're taking people around places. You don't see that over here. You don't see the jitneys over here. Um, it's not allowed. Okay. So, like when people come here and they travel here, and they just like, okay, I'm gonna go to BGC. I'm gonna do this and do that. They go to BGC. They go to Makati. They go to like Newport. Those areas you do not see like street vendors like out in the normal areas, like in the neighborhoods. You don't see that stuff. It's just like you're almost kind of it's really modern and westernized like over here. So for me, you don't like it. You don't get like the true um, feeling of being like in the Philippines because it's so modern. I mean, the hospitality and stuff is really very good in these places, and then they can jack the prices up over here a little bit higher than normal. But if you go over to like Manila, it's going to be a lot more people. You're going to be able to experience the jitneys, riding the pedicabs, all this other stuff. They got what they call these other rides called a tuk tuk, which is like a motorcycle with a big back on it, and people can kind of get inside. I think those came from like Thailand or something. They have them here. I just thought I'd turn on this live and see if I can get some people, but most people are just about to go to sleep because it's what it's 7:21, 7:21 here, 7:21 Thursday. So a lot of people are going to sleep or doing something. Usually have a lot of people showing up. So basically, that area is like how New York and Miami would look. You go outside the city, you get to the true experience. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's where a lot of tourists make their mistake. They're like, oh, Philippines, and they just see all the glamour and all this other stuff. And so when they fly in, they get a taxi and they come straight to this area. And even though this area is big, they don't like they don't see what's outside of here, like what it really is, like really what it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like this stuff. Like you don't have to really, you can feel safe and everything in this area. Um, there's a lot of guards around here. You go outside of here, you know, you got to be mindful. But for the most part, people are not trying to mess with you. They're not. If anything, people are trying to be your friend. Like I told my wife that I said, when we come back next time, I kind of want to stay outside of this area. It's kind of like why I like. That's why I like staying over by the Mall of Asia and in Manila. That's why. That's the very reason why I like Manila because I can experience, I can see all that. I just like that part. I almost feel like we went. Yeah, it kind of feel like you're at home in a sense. Around what time y'all supposed to be back tomorrow? Um, I don't know. I have to look at the itinerary because it's gonna be like we're flying all day. It's gonna like take 18 hours or something like that. Probably more than that. I don't know. I have to go look. So we're trying to figure out. We got all this luggage, and you know, no Uber is gonna take all that. They're not. So I think what I'm planning on doing is me taking the Uber back to the house, which is not too far from the airport. Um, grab the truck, come back, and grab all the luggage. Okay, because someone they're gonna have to stay at the airport until I get back, and then it's a, you know, the distance from the airport to our house, it costs about between $25 and $30, right? That same distance, like you do that here, you're gonna pay like $6 using their Uber system, which is called Grab. I think 70 he must be in the bathroom. Did Seth go to the bathroom? They're going to get their lashes done. They're going to get their lashes done, which takes like an hour or something. I'm like, I'm just going to stay here. The kids are here. no use of us just kind of sitting there and not doing nothing. We'll just stay here. Oh, oh, that's ridiculous. Wow, that's ridiculous. What's ridiculous? Because the chat is kind of moving slow. I don't know if I can speed it. Is there speed on here? Let me see the Uber price. Oh yeah, man. Like it's like you can take the Uber or Grab. It's called Grab. It's the same thing. What they did was Grab Uber was here, and then after they seen how it works and how the system work and how everything, like some other company made developers said, you know what? Let's just make our own. They made their own, and Uber they kind of kicked Uber to the curb, right? They pushed them out, so Uber's not here no more. But Uber's in Japan, Uber's in a lot of places, and the Uber people in Japan they all wear suits. Every Uber driver have on a suit, like either a black suit or black slacks with a nice white shirt, maybe a tie, and they're all dressed up. They're not wearing their street clothes. They get out and help you get in, they do the door and all that stuff. But like when I went to the airport, or when we first left, going to the airport, we had our luggage, right? And the guy, he seemed like he didn't want to get out the car, or it was a van. And so I was back there, and then he finally got out because I guess I was making too much noise in the back of his ride. So he got out, he started putting this in. And then, this guy tells me, he's like, hey, give me a tip, okay? Give me a tip. I'm like, what? Like, for one, you asked me for a tip, and I'm not gonna give you a tip because you asked me for it. If you're like doing a good service, of course you're gonna get a tip. Most people will tip. But he was like, hey, give me a tip. I was like, wow, that's being in the States for you. That's being in the States for you. The Uber price is there. Yeah. So it's so cheap to move around here in the Philippines. But a taxi, when you jump in a taxi, you got to make sure the meter's running, or you tell them, hey, I'm going to here. And if you kind of know the price range that it costs, you see how much they're going to charge. Say, how much they're going to charge me to go from here to here. And some of them, they would just run you from there to there with that price, and then you just give them the cash. A lot of them don't have a tap pay or credit card pay. A lot of them don't have that in certain taxis. Especially like a taxi. If you just call a taxi, hey, you can't just get in and expect them to have a debit card reader, because a lot of them don't. And that's just a taxi. But that's why it's easier to use like Grab, because you pay it in the app. Wow, that's demanding. Yeah, that guy was real demanding. Telling me, hey, give me him a tip. Are those distance between each city is fair or fairly close? It, it depends on the time of the day. So we left this city to go to the next one, and it took us like 30 minutes. And sometimes we pay like $6, $7, $8. It just depends. Yesterday, we went to a store to buy. They wanted to buy a bunch of stuff to bring home. So they looked like they went on a shopping spree. So they had a full cart full of stuff to bring back, all Filipino stuff and everything. Um, and on the way back, it took us like 45 minutes. It felt like an hour, but it took probably like 45 minutes, 50 minutes to get back. And we still pay like the same price because, Even though it takes longer, they know the distance in the app. They know they know the distance in the app, and it's gonna set a charge, right? And it's gonna just set a charge. So it don't matter how long it takes, that's how much they're gonna get paid. And usually in the app, I tip the driver anyway, because their tips ranges from like, let's say like 50 pesos, which is like $1. Um, I think you can tip them up to like $5 or something like that. It goes in the app. You can like click the amount, and I think the most is like $8 or something around there. Y'all still playing the games? What y'all playing? Hmm? Guess they're playing Roblox. We're probably gonna go out. Probably gonna go out one more time. Probably go eat or something, and then call it a night. Come back here and feel the heartache of going back to the States. Because that last week, it was the week that everything just started going really fast. But next year, Kim mentioned like she wants to go to Hawaii. I said that before, Hawaii, and then we talked about probably Thailand or um, what else? Ken said something today. Guam, um, Singapore was kind of thrown in the air. I don't know. So I don't know what we're going to do. But we also talking about just kind of staying in the United States and kind of going around, like going to see Mount. Okay, Ayana, your dad's gonna call you. Your dad is gonna call you in a minute. Oh, she cutting that game off. She's like, he's gonna call you. He's gonna call you on your tablet. Okay. But she's doing something. I don't know if she cut it off or she's waiting. I don't know. The game is still going. It's just paused. Yeah, go ahead and call her. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna switch over to my other channel. See if I get some people to come up. I need to download some more videos from this. Finally got this to work. Like I just got this thing to transfer the videos from my phone from this. I can do it wirelessly. Transfer the videos from here over to my phone. I finally got that to work last week. So it kind of put me in a bind because I couldn't, I couldn't move the videos, and I kept recording with this. So now some of the videos are going to kind of be behind. But I'm going to switch over to the channel. Thank you guys for stopping by. I'll see you